Hi, it's Julie. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about how to make your flats more comfortable. I have a lot of flats and I've gotten the right size with all of them, but there are areas on them that say pinch my toes a little bit. They don't have enough arch support or cushion in them so that at the end of the day the balls of my feet are sore. So I took a trip to Walgreens and Target and decided that I have 2 upcoming trips, and I decided that I want to make these flats as comfortable as I possibly could. So the first type of shoe is this little sneaker, this little kid sneaker, really cute. It does have some cushioning inside of it, but at the end of the day, the first day that I wore them, the ball of my foot was sore. So what I ended up picking up, because I like to wear the little no-show nylon footies to absorb some of the moisture that happens. So what I did was I found these fantastic footie with memory foam at Walgreens, and what it has, if you see the little picture, is it's got memory foam cushion at the ball of the foot and then at the very heel. And that's, let's see if I can show you. That's the heel right there. It's got the cushion in it. So these went on well. It wasn't a problem to get the memory foam to be in the correct place. Putting my heel in though, this bunched up and came out the top, but I found that I could just take 2 fingers and gently push it in and place it where I needed it to be. And it didn't feel like I had too much fabric or the memory foam was in the way. I didn't really notice it, and I got it to where none of it showed. It was very discreet and comfortable throughout the day. So that was kind of a fun find. They're $5.29 a piece right now. They are buy one, get one half off. And then the next thing that I picked up was the Walgreens brand Women's Fashion Insoles. You get 3 pairs. There's black, there's that white patterned one, and then there's this kind of beige there, and you can see you get extra padding here at the heel and then up here where the ball of the foot hits, and these are really comfortable. They have an adhesive strip on the back that you just pull off and then place inside of your shoe. I wear between size 6.5 to 7.5 depending on the type of shoe. These say that they fit size 5 to 11. I don't know how this would fit a size 11, but possibly you just place it a little further towards the toe area or something. But anyway, these were very comfortable, not a lot of cushioning, but a little bit extra, and that's nice. These are so thin that if you went on a trip where you only brought a couple of pair of shoes and so you were using these all the time, you would want to maybe bring another pair of these or change them out as soon as you got home, because they are fairly thin, but you do feel that bit of cushion, which is nice. And they are $12.49 for the 3 count. And then the last thing I picked up at Walgreens was this Dr. Scholl's Stylish Step Clear Cushioning Insoles for flats. The packaging looks like this. These say that they absorb shock. That's them here inside. There's a lot of grip with these. They don't move around. They stick fairly well. You can also pull these out afterwards and stick them in other shoes. Very comfortable. I wore these all day. These had better cushioning than the Walgreens brand fashion insoles. These were nice. They did absorb more shock, and I just like how kind of bouncy they felt. And it's very slim so that they don't crowd your toes. You know how sometimes your shoes fit just perfectly and you put an added element inside of them and all of a sudden you're squished. You know, your foot is too tight in there. And this was not like that. So that was good. And then the last thing I picked up, which was my favorite, is the Dr. Scholl's Comfort Tri-Comfort Insoles. And these really focus a little bit more on the arch. You can see there that they are arched, and it's got a flex spring, which you really can feel, and it looks like this inside of the shoe. You can see that it comes up near the top, but once your foot is in there, You can't see them. They're pretty discreet. They give you this little bounce in your arch. And I really, really think that these will be helpful for when my arch gets kind of uncomfortable. And they've got a lot of padding in the heel and then some, again, on the ball of the foot. They didn't shift around inside of my shoe. They really did stay put. And so my foot also didn't move forward. You know, my toes weren't being shoved forward in the shoe. So this I really did like. It's the most expensive at $13.49 for a pair. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was this self-stick moleskin that you get in a roll from, this is just the Target brand, Up and Up. And it comes in this box, and it's a big roll of moleskin on one side and then a sticky adhesive on the back. So basically what you do is you want to cut them to whatever size that you want. And you could wrap them on the sides of your toes. If they're being rubbed, you could put it again at the bottom of your heel, the back of your heel, or sometimes, excuse me, sometimes right up here is where we'll get some rubbing on either side. I've had that happen with different shoes. And if you're careful, you could place it, stick it on your foot just to where it wouldn't show. And it's, you know, pretty nude flesh toned here. And they are, it's so soft and you do not notice it when it's on your foot. You forget that you have it on. It's very comfortable. It says it relieves feet from shoe friction, extra thick, soft, and durable. Protects corns and calluses if you've got that going on. And I found that, and also if you already have a blister, this protects your blister or any broken skin that you have. So I feel excited to wear these shoes that have sometimes been a little bit uncomfortable. I'm really happy that I took the time to go find these things. You know how sometimes you just kind of put up with it and you let it go, and then when you go on a trip or you're all day somewhere on your feet, suddenly you realize this is really uncomfortable. I wish I would have done something about it. So I'll let you know in my favorites if anything really stands out, if you're in the market for something like this. So in my next video, I will be talking about how to make your high heels more comfortable. If you have any ideas, tips, tricks about how to make your shoes more comfortable, please let us know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video.